A defendant stands before Judge Stephanie Boyd and claims she doesn't even remember being on probation.
Escobar for the state of Texas.
Defense,
Albert Chidas for Ms. Rios.
are you Nelda Rios?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Nelda Rios who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 11792 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1 less than 1 gram on April 19, 2023 for a period of 2 years? Is that you?
I do gotta say, I don't remember. I do have a head injury, but
All right, she doesn't remember that she was placed on deferred adjudication. Do you know when she had this head injury? Was it before or after she was
It
placed on
was-
probation?
It was before, Judge, and she did remember earlier when we were talking. It's something that I was talking with the state and with probation about. She does have some deficits. She goes to Center for Healthcare Services for treatment.
All right, so do y'all think she's competent?
She has been, this is the first, she says she doesn't remember being on probation. And we had actually talked about trying to help her because she was homeless. There's some issues that came up. She's on SSI for her head injury, but she lost her ID. And when that happened, she got evicted from housing. So we could work something out with Haven for Hope, get them to help her get her ID
So
temporarily.
are you all looking to withdraw the motion and alternate main conditions?
Judge, we thought that it would be better to come and have the motion heard, but again, that's up to you.
I think it would be best probably to withdraw and alternate main conditions.
Your Honor, we were looking to maybe getting some evaluations done while she was in custody.
Ah. So what evaluations are we looking at?
The TAP
Mental
and
health.
mental health evaluation.
My only concern is I understand y'all want to do that in custody, but she's telling me she doesn't remember signing conditions or being on probation. She doesn't have a place to stay?
She was living under a bridge when she was arrested.
All right. So here's my question for you. One or two things can happen. You can remain in custody. While in custody, you will be evaluated.
As the courtroom questions whether she ever understood her conditions, Judge Boyd steps in with a surprising, game-changing ruling.
We can reset the motion to revoke, and you can be evaluated for the mental health caseload. Would you like to do that?
I already know that that I'm not capable of, that I cannot. Like, you have to tell me all over again because I didn't understand it.
All right, let's do this. Why don't we see whether or not the mental health court will accept her? I know they only do pretrial diversions, but if nobody's going to object to it, I'm willing to do a motion for new trial. And we can start all over because I see I'm not the person who took this plea. So if you would check with mental health court to see if they'll accept her, because that may be the better placement for her, because I think she's going to need one-on-one care. So if you'll check with mental health court and let them know, and you'll have to let them know that she's currently on deferred adjudication, but I'm willing, if nobody objects, to hear a motion for new trial, grant the motion for new trial, because the key is to get her the mental health treatment, and this is a possession less than a gram case.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, so is everybody on board with that?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Judge.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset you for 2 weeks. There may not be anything completed in 2 weeks' time because mental health court will have to interview you, but I just don't want to lose track of you in the system. Okay? Do you have any questions?
No,
All right, do you have any family?
I don't. I have that sometimes I don't even have money to buy me a meal.
Okay,
I haven't been able to have a bank account with Bank of America, but because I don't have an ID, because when I got arrested, I was in my apartment. And it's a long story, but I had gotten a better, criminal trespassing in my apartment, and that's why I got arrested for this case. I'm sorry for it.
oh no,
We came to court and went through all this process, but being out, I don't even have money to buy me something to eat or pay for most of them because of everything I've lost. And I got arrested at the motel. And I know that I have had issues with mental health since I was 10 years old.
okay. All right, so we're gonna give you a 2-week reset. And that's just so I won't lose track of you. So now we have a plan. We're gonna try to get you in the mental health court and probation. Could you see about the mental health case evaluation while she's in custody, just in case that doesn't work out?
Yes, Sean.
All right, is there anything else?
No, you're.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 2-week reset on Nelda Rios, please. You're welcome. All right, so we're gonna put it down for August 29th.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Deputy, before you take her back, Ms. Ferguson, can you give her a reset form so she'll remember?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. And then
All right, are you all ready on this case or you're still working on it?
It's kind of an interesting issue. We should probably bring your attention to it.
All right, I'll take you all up in just a moment.
Okay. Yeah.
MC Reed. Good morning. All right, Mr. Reed, you were late for court. Why?
Yes, ma'am. I apologize. It won't happen again. I had difficulty this morning. Finally getting my bearing on where it was at. Okay.
I'm sorry, what?
I had difficulty this morning getting my bearing on where the courtroom was at.
Okay, all right, so now you know where it
Yes,
is.
ma'am.
All right.
It'll never happen again.
All right, so where are we on this case?
It's a first setting, Judge. I've spoken to my client. There seem to be some parole issues that we need to get to the bottom of before we can negotiate any kind of offer.
Okay,
So we just need time to figure that stuff out.
all right. And so he has a parole hearing.
No, Judge, he's on parole. They haven't issued a violation. They haven't issued a blue warrant, anything like that. So we want to kind of tiptoe to make sure that whatever deal we take isn't a moot point.
Okay. All right, Ms. Ferguson,
Okay.
on this case, give me a 45-day reset.
Yes, ma'am. Discovery judge?
You can put it down as discovery.
I can do September 28th.
All right, September 28th, just get the reset form, then you're excused. If for any reason he has a parole hearing or something on that date, just let the court know.
I appreciate it, Judge. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
The case begins with Judge Stephanie Boyd calling the matter of State of Texas versus Nelda Rios. What appears at first to be a normal revocation hearing takes a sharp turn the moment Judge Boyd asks the defendant the most basic question: are you the same person placed on deferred adjudication? Last year, instead of a clear answer, Rios responds with uncertainty. She tells the court she cannot remember the probation, citing a head injury that left significant memory issues. Her attorney steps in, confirming that she indeed suffers cognitive deficits, noting her periods of homelessness and difficulty keeping track of personal identification. The defense even mentions the possibility of haven for hope for stability. The state, meanwhile, suggests obtaining evaluations while she remains in custody, raising concerns about her competency and her ability to follow conditions. Judge Stephanie Boyd listens, evaluates, and then demolishes the expected course of action. Rather than simply ruling on the motion to revoke community supervision, she zeroes in on the deeper issue. Rios may never have fully understood the probation she was placed on. Judge Boyd expresses concern about her memory loss, her lack of housing, and her inability to support herself while following court orders. Then comes the twist. Judge Boyd proposes something neither side expected. She suggests sending the case to mental health court or even granting a motion for new trial, ensuring the defendant has a real chance to receive treatment rather than fall deeper into the system. Both sides agree without hesitation. Judge Boyd resets the case for 2 weeks, emphasizing that she doesn't want Rios to get lost in the system. She ensures a precise date, August 29th, keeping tight control over the case's trajectory. In the end, Judge Stephanie Boyd's decision highlights her blend of firmness and compassion. She refuses to let the case proceed blindly, instead creating a path focused on clarity, fairness, and treatment.